How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome yourselves back to another review on the channel. Yes, we got another review back to back. We did Hatterball last night. You would have seen in the squads. We had Thierry Henry. Yes, moments. Thierry Henry came out as an SBC last night alongside Diego Maradona. Now, Maradona is like 17 squads. This guy is the much cheaper alternative. And we're going to review Thierry Henry today. I've actually completed him. We played a number of games with him. 8 in total. So I've got a good sense of what he's good at, what he's bad at, and everything about Thierry Henry, basically. So we're going to give you the review of TT Henry today, lads. If you do enjoy, you know what to do, man. Bring that type, smash that like, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new around here. Make sure you get involved in the comments as well, lads. We've went back to this system from 17, 18, 19 or 20, and yeah, we've just altered it and stuff like that. So I'm having fun right now, just creating different concepts. The views on the channel obviously down, but you guys can bring them back up. So get involved in the conversation in the comments, like the videos, and spread around that, yeah, these in-depth reviews are back and stuff like that. So Thierry Henry, boys. Now, I know his price is in the corner, 1.1 million on the PlayStation and Xbox. That is the kind of transferable market one, you know what I'm saying? Whereas the SBC, this SBC, like I've completed here, first owner and tradable, this is 930 on the PlayStation, not even that bad, and it's about 990 on the Xbox, I believe, as well. So again, take into that what you will, and whether it's worth it in getting an untradable. But in terms of like moments on Henry and the SBC value, it's not even that bad if you think about it. The difference between this Thierry Henry and a lot of different Thierry Henrys is the work rate is high and medium, so it's a lot better than medium, and it works really, really well. I've got to say, his movement in game is fan-dabby-dozy. Look at his stats, boys. These are actually really good stats. Now, I know some negatives people will pick out, and people will critique, and people don't like Thierry Henry because of aggression, 65. It's not the best in the world. Obviously, on this game, aggression's important in order to kind of bundle the ball back from time to time, stuff like that. Balance. Now, I know his aggression and balance is on the low side, and sometimes this can affect his performance in game due to him kind of scrambling. You know, when a dog is on like a wet floor or something in the kitchen, like, for instance, mine's like slate or something like that, or it's tile or slate. It's something like that, boys. And it's like concrete, basically. So when it's wet and my dog tries to run away, it literally treads on water, mate. It's scrambling, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the balance does to a lot of players on this game. It makes them scramble. But guys, this guy's quick, man. 97 acceleration and sprint speed. I have used an engine on to boost the balance as well. He's got 98 attack position, 99 finishing, 90 shot power, 90 long shots, 97 volleys, decent penalties, 87. Passing, it's not even that bad if you look at the passing, man. 88 short pass, 95 curve. They're the really ones that you kind of look for there. And vision as well, and free kick accuracy, of course. Dribbling wise, great agility, 91. Great reactions, 93. Ball control, 95. Dribbling, 93. And composure of 98. Again, balance on the low side, 75. And I did touch on that just a second ago. He's got 86 head and accuracy, 71 jump, but he is 6'2", 90 stamina, and 85 strength, with that aggression being 65 too. And look at the traits, man. These are impressive. Finesse, shot, flair, outside of foot shot, the traits that everyone looks for in an attacker on this game, and it is very beneficial, especially like if you're running from the left-hand side and you want to finesse it across the keeper, or vice versa. If you run from the right-hand side and you want to use the outside the foot, is very, very needed, basically. Of course, his career started Monaco, Juventus, Arsenal, Barcelona, the Red Bulls, and then he went back to Arsenal. I remember that game against Leeds as well. Honestly, Thierry Henry, he was one of those players growing up that I didn't idolize, but I was amazed by. You know, watching him for Arsenal, I was jealous that I couldn't see this week in, week out, like Newcastle or something like that, because this guy brought entertainment, and that is exactly what he was. Part of the Invincibles as well. Lads, let's get into the review. So here we go into the gameplay then, lads. And like I did say, this is a style that we're practicing right now. It is post-comma, and yeah, you get everything on the screen, the pros, the cons, the traits, everything that you do want to see, including like an end screen, which will pop up later on as well. Now, this is a throw-in. Nothing much is happening here. Thierry Henry was fantastic for me. And I'm not saying that just to rhyme it. He was just brilliant at times. Look at the movement there. You see how he peeled away from his defender? That is classic Thierry Henry for me in real life. And I believe these work rates, or the change of work rates, benefits the card. High medium is very important to attackers on this game, because counterattacks, they're at the forefront of the counterattacks. They're leading the charge. Whereas with medium, they kind of get left behind. Look at that, he's on the last man, he's beating the last man, he's getting in behind, and he's making the right runs. And the positioning and movement for me is what Thierry Henry should be about, and what he is about with this card. Again, he's in space there in the middle. We actually got the hat to ball on this occasion. Back to Thierry Henry. Lads, left foot, no problem. Look at that, finesse, back of the net, easy as you like. So you can hit it on both feet as well. And this is part of the 4-star weak foot, of course. If that was, 3-star weak foot from outside the area, that most likely would not have went in. Yes, 1 in a million, 1 in 10 would have went in with a 3-star weak foot. But, yeah, it's a beautiful finish, isn't it, on his left with a 4-star weak foot. Sensational. By the way, his dynamic image is just gorgeous. We actually win the ball back here in defense. Kleiber with the challenge, and then we start a counter-attack again. Look at Thierry Henry. He's actually on the left-hand side this time because I believe I went ultra-attacking. Lads, he's the beneficiary of some bad-looking defense. But again, it's all about the movement of position, and if he was like too far back, he wasn't using that high attacking work rate to keep up with the counter attack, he wouldn't have had the opportunity to tap it into an empty net. So I know it looks simple, but honestly on this game, nothing simple, as you guys know this as well. Price wise, I mean, it's not even that bad. The SBC price, $9.30 on the PlayStation, about $9.90 on the Xbox. But I know some of you look at that and think Team of the Season players will just give you exactly what Thierry Henry will give you. Yes, but it doesn't give you the sentiment, it doesn't give you the links that icons give you on this game. For me, a lot of icons on this game are very sentimental and very nostalgic. So you look at like Thierry Henry, he's got no sentimental value to me. I'm a Newcastle fan, but he's got that kind of nostalgia. It takes me back to an era where Thierry Henry would just rip apart defences. His goal against Manchester United where he flicked up and volleyed top ins. It gives you that kind of inspiration in game. Look at that movement yet again by Thierry Henry. And that is a scoop chip, by the way. I didn't mean to do that, but hey, he just did it by, I don't know what means, but maybe magic? Who knows? But yeah, it takes me back to an era where Thierry Henry just like dominated the Premier League, and yeah, it just brings that nostalgia back. Yes, he might not be as effective as some Team of the Seasons on this game. At the end of the day, boys, it's a game. I need to use who you enjoy. Yes, you're going to get the pros. Yes, you're going to get sweaty players on this game that use the meta all times. They don't differentiate from their team unless a player actually is 10 times better than the player that's already in the team. So like Mbappe, maybe switching with Ronaldo once a year. Lads, you know what I'm saying? Some people do that, and fair play to them. But the game's way more, for me, my enjoyment on this game comes from trying different players out in different positions and different variants of the cards. Whereas if I use the same team all year round and only updated my team when I got a player that was good enough to go into the main team, or I deemed good enough to go into the main team, I wouldn't play the game, lads. I just generally wouldn't play the game. Whereas Thierry Henry just brings a lot of fun and enjoyment for me. The pros and cons, you've got the pace and movement, the finishing, the ball control, and the 4-star combo. The cons, aggression and balance, not that good. But lads, we're about to go into the stage where we do give the final ratings. By the way, this celebration is gorgeous. By the way, a lot of people ask, it's a PS5 and Xbox One X. I think they call it that. Series X, that's the one. It's exclusive to that because it is, damn, what do they call it? It's next-gen exclusive. Lads, this is the moment where we do get into the overall rating, the value for coins, and the enjoyment. And as you can see, there's similar players as well. Now, we gradually get into those, which, those that's watched the last 2 days, that is what we do now. So the overall rating for Thierry Henry, that'll pop up in just a second. The similar players, though, I just want to touch on the similar players at the bottom of your screen for now. I've got 2 Inter Milan players, or Internazionale, if you do want to call them that. Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez. Out of the 2, he's more similar to Lautaro Martinez, but Lukaku, he's got a similar finishing to Lukaku. I know Lukaku's a lefty on this game. I believe that Team of the Season has a 4-star as well. So he's actually quite similar in the way that he does kind of perform on the pitch and play on the pitch. Obviously, he's not as tall, he's not as strong, he's not as imposing as a Lukaku. He's more similar to a Lautaro Martinez, which is on the right-hand side. And Edouard's in there as well. Honestly, if you want a French player that's very similar to Thierry Henry, for me, it's Edouard. And I had him in red as well, and he's very similar, very similar to that Edouard. Of course, he doesn't bring the nostalgia that Thierry Henry brings to the table, does Edouard. But anyways, guys, let's get into the overall rating. So in 3, 2, 1, bang it on your screen. We did that very fast. It is a 9.5 to Thierry Henry. Now, that's going to surprise a lot of you because a lot of people on this game, again, he sways away from the meta, you know what I'm saying? And people do not like that, especially the player that's, well, the people that's got meta on the brain at all times. Your pros, your competitive players, etc., etc. And those that deem themselves to only suggest literally players that are brilliant. But Thierry Henry, for me, is brilliant. He brings a lot to the game. He's got bags of ability. Yes, he lacks the balance. Yes, he lacks the aggression. But guys, he makes up for it in a number of different styles. From his movement to his acceleration and pace, to his finishing, it's incredible. His dribbling is good as well. His ball control's phenomenal. 4-star, 4-star. And he only lacks sometimes on the balance because he can get off balance. But this Moments is way better than any other Thierry Henry on this game. And it is because of the work rate. As for value for coins, I'm going to give him an 8.2 in this category. I don't believe he's worth a million plus. But again, nostalgia. If you guys want to do it, man, do it. It's nearing the end of the game cycle. I know a lot of SBCs are coming out right now for the Euros and stuff like that. Lads, if you want to do a Thierry Henry, do a Thierry Henry. Don't let anyone say, like, he's not meta, and you kind of conform to that and say, yeah, but he isn't meta. You know what I'm saying? Lads, Thierry Henry, you like Thierry Henry in real life? This is your chance to get the best version of Thierry Henry on this game, and a massive improvement upon the base, the mids, and the prime icons. So 8.2 is what I'm giving him. That's mainly for his transfer value that you can see in the top right-hand corner of the screen. 1.1 million on the Xbox, 1.1 million on the PlayStation, whereas the SBC is worth 930 on the PlayStation and about 990 on the Xbox. So you look at that, and the value would go up to about an 8.5, but again, you could get 3 team of the season, 4 team of the season, 5 team of the seasons for the price list, and they could offer you what you want in game, but they're not going to offer you that nostalgia, that sentimental value that Thierry Henry brings. And I would say he brings enjoyment as well. I'm giving him 9.0 for enjoyment because he's just a fun card. He's just a fun card. Lads, we're at the stage of the game where everyone's took this game really seriously all year. I've been a victim to that many, many times, even in games when people pass the goalkeeper 25 times before even conforming to get onto the attack. So you look at that and you think, lads, just have fun on the bloody game. This community is swallowing itself right now. What I mean by swallowing itself, it's swallowing itself in a toxic, negative style. This negativity that this community is bringing right now, it's not the community I started FIFA in. It generally isn't, boys. I started this community when the game was fun. People used different teams. People just had fun. People were enjoying themselves. Everyone would be all out attack, all match. Now it's different. The content creators can be toxic. The community itself, the player base, can be toxic. It's just a cesspit of toxicity, this game. And it isn't what I got into. So, again, you can probably see from my side how this isn't the game I got into. This is why I'm feeling the game is not the game right now. This is why I'm not enjoying FIFA 21. But it is what it is at the end of the day. You need to find your own enjoyment in the game. It's just, I wish the community was better, bro. Do better, please do better. And I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about me, I'm talking about every content creator, I'm talking about everyone in general. Just be better. Lads, thank you very much for watching. That was a little segue. I don't know why I go on segues in videos, I just always do. But thank you very much for watching. If you are supporting the channel, I do appreciate you guys. Lads, make sure you do like the video, get involved in the comments, let me know who you want reviewed next. Thank you very much for watching this morning. Like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, have a great day, man. Have a great day. Yeah, just have a fantastic day. Even if you're not having a good day, tomorrow is hopefully will be better. Tomorrow's not better. Hope for the next day, boys. Always have that hope. Never lose that hope. Thank you very much for joining. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one, boys.